Hello and welcome back to Firestorm Games, and in this unboxing we're taking a look at the new Mk3 Battlegroup for Skorne. Now this is released as part of the new Mk3 rules for Hordes and also War Machine, and we're going to be looking at the Skorne set in this video. On the front here we can see the miniatures that we get, and if I flip this box over we once again see the miniatures, and we get a Titan Gladiator, a Cyclops Raider, a Cyclops Savage, and also a Beastmaster Zekar as well, which is a Warlock. We also get some of the contents as well, which I'll be going through very shortly. So let's open this box up and take a look at the contents inside. So here we have the inside of the Skorne Battlegroup, and as you can see here, the first thing we get is this 18-inch ruler, which is useful if you don't actually have a tape measure to hand. We also get this basic training booklet. It's really good, this booklet is, because what it does is, rather than just giving you a bunch of rules to learn and memorize, it actually explains how to play the game through a series of missions, and each mission focuses on a different aspect. Everything's nicely diagrammed, laid out. You can see exactly which parts of the cards you need to be looking for different mechanics, and everything's introduced to you one by one, so you actually learn the game through playing it as opposed to just reading through a set of rules and being thrown out into the wilderness yourself. The next, we get this Primal Rules Digest, which gives you basically all the rules you need to play, like the full set of rules for Horde. So everything's laid out, everything's got nice colour photography, give these diagrams as well to explain the rules, and I think all the rules are featured in here. Next we get this booklet here, which is the Skorne Introductory Guide. Now obviously you'll get a different one depending on which battle group you go for, but this one focuses on Skorne. It gives you a rundown of what Skorne is, and also the units you get inside this box. It also gives you some really useful hobby advice, not only on how to assemble your miniatures, but also gives you some painting advice as well, some step-by-step painting guides for painting Skorne miniatures, so very useful there indeed. We also get this battle mat as well. This is quite a large battle mat, very nice kind of glossy plastic printing as well, you can see here. Let's fold this out to its full scale. So you can see there's actually quite a large mat there that you can use when playing your beginner games of Hordes. This brings us to the miniatures themselves, and you can see here they're all in this red plastic. So what I'm going to be doing is actually opening these up and looking at these separately, and in the bottom here we get all the tokens that we need, some nice plastic tokens there, a few more miniatures, we also get the dice, and finally we get all the cards that you'll need for play Hordes as well as some, if I just open these up in here, you can see we've got some small paper obstacles that you can use in case you don't actually have any scenery that you can use. So let's pop this out like so. So you can see you can just fold this up and make this nice little stone wall. So that's all the contents of the box looked at. Let's get some of these miniatures assembled and take a look at them finished. So here we have some of the assembled Skorne miniatures. Whilst the miniatures themselves were fairly straightforward to assemble, there weren't actually any dedicated instructions in the start set, which is fine if you're an experienced modeler, but if you're a brand new beginner it might be a little bit tricky. Additionally, the sprueless plastic that these miniatures are made from, alternatively known as restic, are actually a little bit trickier to work with than the normal sprued plastic that you often see in Games Workshop kits, for example. However, if you follow the hobby advice available in the start set, you should have no problems in assembling them. Now, whilst the material used can be a little bit trickier to work with, it does allow for some fantastic detail to be provided on these miniatures. This is especially true on the armour detailing of the Warlock. Another useful thing about these miniatures is the fact that they come coloured red, which means you can easily distinguish them from other miniatures on the board. So with the miniatures looked at, let's get an overall summary for this box set. So that was the Hordes Battlegroup for Skorne. Overall, a really nice box set. It gives you everything you need to start playing Hordes. You get your dice in there, you get your rulebook, your miniatures, your tokens, everything you need. It gives you a really good way of learning the game as well. So if you're an existing player, it's excellent to pick one of these up, both the Skorne ones and all the other ones they do for Hordes, and also the ones that we do for War Machine as well. Great ways to get into the game. Now these sets are also great if you're an existing collector as well, because not only do you get excellent value for money, it's much cheaper to pick up one of these sets than it is to buy these miniatures individually, but also you get an exclusive miniature in each of these box sets, I believe, as well. So this particular one is the Warlock in the set. I believe it's only available in this actual Battlegroup set as well. Now another great thing about the set is its price. It's very, very cheap for what you get in here. Like I said, all the miniatures actually themselves are more expensive if you buy them separately. Now the RRP is £33.95, however you can pick it up on the Firestorm Games web store for £30.56, which is a 10% saving there. And I'll pop a link in the description below, which will take you directly there, and you can pick up this Skorne Battlegroup for Hordes, but also the other Hordes battle groups and also the War Machine ones as well. So if you enjoyed this unboxing, do let us know in the comments below, and also subscribe to be kept up to date with all our future unboxings. And until next time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.